Hey y'all, it's that time again. Another episode of your favorite podcast, Just Like a Podcast. Let's get into it. Let's do a vibe check real quick. What's going on?
Yes. Okay. So welcome back to another episode, everyone. Vibe check. Let me think. We went to a brunch on Sunday, and I have to say the brunch was excellent. When I tell
Mm,
you tore down the food times three.
mm.
Like it is so nice, like when you go out with a group and like everyone actually enjoys their food. It's like the best thing. Like no complaints. Like everything was excellent. So that was nice. And then I also have been exercising 6 years later. We are getting to it. I was like, because we gotta be healthy. Obviously, you wanna look good too, don't get me wrong. That's, like, obviously a big portion of it, but I'm like, "Yo, I need to start exercising, like, this is not it." So, definitely trying to do that, like, at least, like, 4 or 5 days a week, which has been really, really good. So, I'm
Good.
happy about that. Yes, yeah, no complaints.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love
How
that
about
for you.
thank you. How about you?
Mm,
What's going on in your end?
Let's see. What's going on my end? I'm enjoying swimming classes.
Yes.
That's really like something that has been really enjoyable for me. It is also a workout.
Mhm.
Um, I started next week. I'm going to be taking I'm going to be personally trained by my cousin. So my cousin is a personal trainer. He's in Maryland. I'm in Atlanta, so I can't see him in person. But he's just developing this virtual
Yeah.
fitness
Mhm.
app program, and so I'm really excited because I got to get this weight off before wedding time.
Mhm.
What else has been going on? I don't know. Nothing. Just living life, girl. Hating
Yeah.
work and you know the usuals.
No, I feel you on that. I definitely feel yeah. I'm having a facial on Saturday. I get excited about skincare. So I'm
Oh, yeah.
happy that I'm gonna get a facial done on Saturday because I always look forward to those. So
Yeah, you're
yeah.
so good with your skincare. I'm
I
about
try.
to get regimented with mine,
Yeah.
like, I'm about to be
Yes.
like and what's so bad is, I don't know if I shared with the audience or not that I'm actually a licensed esthetician.
Mhm.
I was also a licensed laser technician,
Mhm.
and I don't get facials. I don't do the treatments, I don't do the things, but I'm starting next month, I'm going to me and my fiancé, I've already laid out the plan on what we're gonna follow your consistency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel you. I feel you. Okay, y'all. So you know what it is. We're gonna get into the rundown. So you're gonna see me turn a little bit, but don't mind me. So we're gonna start it off with Anderson Pack. Obviously, we did talk about him a few rundowns ago or something like that. Basically, his wife is seeking spousal support from him. Her name is Jay Lynn, and they do share two children together, but people are saying that it's only like a big deal now because now it's seems to be public that he's dating Jeannie Mai. So she's like, okay, since you want to be busy over there, go ahead and run me my money. So we shall see how that
Mm.
turns out. They kind of look similar too, funny enough. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
wow. So he's got a type. Okay.
Yeah. Britney Spears, unfortunately, she was arrested for a DUI.
Oh,
She has
no.
been released. Yeah, she has been released, but very unfortunate to hear. I don't know. Like, since her, what was it, the conservatorship or whatever the thing was called that they had over her? I don't know.
Mhm.
It just seems like it's been very up and down for her. So, we'll see. We'll see. Moving on, I feel like we talk about him a lot, right? 50 Cent and T.I., right? Okay, so 50 Cent now said that he will be releasing a documentary. The documentary basically is going to cover T.I. and Tiny, and it's going to be about the allegations, the sexual assault allegations that they had some years ago. He said that he's going to cover that within the documentary. So we shall see. I don't know. Would you watch it?
Of course, I will watch it, but
Yeah.
I'm still sick of this man, like, I'm sick of his shenanigans, but I'm still gonna watch
hmm
the drama, that he puts together
Yes,
'cause
yes.
you know, I'm sure it'll be something worthy of watching, but
Exactly,
it's
exactly.
yeah, he's unwell.
Mm, yeah. Stefon Diggs. Okay, so he has been released from the Patriots. Now he had a 3-year, like $69 million contract, and he has been released. And I know some people are speculating it's because he basically was trash at the Super Bowl, but they're saying that the club is actually struggling financially, so that's why they had to let him go. So,
Oh, he was
unfortunate
making
for
too
him
much
because he has a
coin?
lot of children. I don't know, but I just said unfortunately for him because he has a lot of children for him to be losing any contracts at this juncture in his life. He needs
Yeah.
all his coin, in my opinion. We'll
Mhm.
see. Ray J. Now, we did report that Ray J said that he is ill. His mom did make a video and she did post it to social media, excuse me, saying that he is not faking, that it is for real. He is not seeking attention. So, like we said before, if it's real, God bless. But that's what Mama Norwood said, though, that he's not
I don't
faking.
believe her. I don't believe Mama Norwood because these boys be out here acting stone cold fools because their mamas are enablers. Stop enabling that
Yeah.
man. Ain't nothing wrong with Ray J. He'll be here in 2027, 2028, 29, and 30. Stop playing. Oh my God.
I get it. All right, Diddy. That's another one that we talk about a lot. His release date has been moved up 5 weeks. So now he's expected to be out by April 2028. So I'm sure he and his family are very happy to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Wendy and Eddie Osefo, if you watch Real Housewives of Potomac, they were basically being charged with fraud. So now it's reported that they're actually going to be tried separately. I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm not too sure. But
Yeah.
with their ongoing legal situations, that's just kind of where they're at. So we'll see what happens. But it looks like somebody or both will definitely be doing prison time. The way
Fraud, you said?
fraud. Hmm.
Like tax fraud or something?
No, they alleged that their house was burglarized, like insurance fraud. Yeah,
Oh,
like more like
oh,
insurance fraud. So,
sucks.
yeah, we shall see. Lastly, the US and Israel did launch attacks against Iran. Now, in that attack, they did kill Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, who was the supreme leader of Iran. The attack also killed his wife, and then unfortunately some civilians, excuse me, including children, which is unfortunate. Iran has responded by attacking like countries with like US military bases. Hence, a lot of people got stuck in the Middle East. And it
Mhm.
seems like with the embassies, like they're just kind of like, yeah, we really can't help you get home. Like if you're stuck in the Middle East, that's what some embassies are saying.
Yeah.
So it's
That's
a
really some
crazy.
BS though, because France and the UK got their people out.
Hmm.
US, you started this issue and then left your own people stranded? Huh?
Hmm. 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 Very unfortunate. I mean, some people are like, well, shit, I don't want to get stuck in Dubai. Oh, well, like,
Well, hope you
I
get
said,
that Dubai coin.
that part. I said because if you didn't plan for it, yeah, it might look a little bit different.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just hoping that everybody keeps it peaceful, moving forward, no more attacks. But we shall see. We shall see.
No, I disagree. I want
Oh,
Iran to do the things they said they were gonna do, the threats they
mm,
made. Um, one I will left unsaid, but the other is they said that if Orange Face didn't leave them alone, that they were gonna wipe people's debt and everybody was on all their credit scores or whatever,
uh-huh.
whatever bad stuff, good stuff, whatever. They was gonna wipe everything out. Do it.
Oh, see, I didn't
Do
hear
it.
that. Oh, I love this for us.
Do
Oh,
it.
that's okay. If that's the time that they on, yes, I do support that message.
Please. You get an 800 credit score. You get an 800 total.
Yes.
You
Okay, because if we can all come up debt free, I'm not mad at that at
that
all.
part.
Okay, okay.
Do it.
So we should definitely see. I don't know, but yeah.
Mm.
But that wraps up the rundown for today, you guys.
All right, that was plenty. So
Yes.
let's get into it. What are we talking about today, sir? We
All
are talking
right.
about what?
So today, people may have seen this. Now, it was three young men. This happened in the Miami, Florida area. Three young men, ages 12, 13, and 15. Trigger warning, FYI, I apologize. Trigger warning. We are going to be talking about sexual assault. So three young men, ages 12, 13, and 15, allegedly sexually assaulted a 12-year-old girl. Apparently they took her to like some couch. This was happening like outside, mind you. and raped her. Like the boys held her down by one of the, the boys would rape her. But what the thing that was more so like jarring about the situation is that they allegedly put rocks in her mouth to muffle her screams, which to me, I'm like, that's madness. Like, you know what I mean? That you
Yeah,
would even think to do that at that age. Allegedly, like the assault actually stopped because the boys heard the girl's father actually calling for her. So then they stopped, the crime and things like that.
after
Um,
30 minutes.
yeah, which is crazy to me. And obviously, the families of these men or like let them out because they're currently being housed in an adult prison. You know what I'm saying? So they're just like, let them out. Like it's not right. They shouldn't be charged as an adult. They try to suggest that the girl was promiscuous and was already sleeping with one of the boys. So it wasn't like the way they're trying to tell it. And that the boys were really trying to run a train on her. It wasn't really like sexual assault, just all these nuances. I
Mhm.
mean, it's the parents, but nah, that's crazy. So the question ultimately is, should children be charged as an adult?
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You knew right from wrong. You
Yeah.
are at an age where you know right from wrong. An 8-year-old would know
Mhm.
right from wrong in this situation. If
Yes.
someone is saying, "No, stop, let me go, don't," is fighting and struggling, is crying, or whatever the things that are going down, you
Yes.
knew that you weren't supposed to do this. You knew so much so that you put rocks in her mouth. You
Yeah.
knew so much that you held her down. You
Mhm.
knew so much that you stopped when you heard her father coming. You
Mhm.
knew what you were doing. You're a nasty little dirty ass dicks. You stuck it in this girl. Now you're
Mhm.
going to go ahead and be tried as an adult. You did an adult thing. You're going to take
Mhm.
adult consequences. And that's the
Yeah.
part that I hate. People want to coddle these children. Oh,
Mhm.
they're children. Oh, they didn't know
Mhm.
any better. Oh, they didn't understand the consequences.
Mhm.
The hell they didn't. Hell,
Mhm.
they didn't. And in fact, I wonder, I don't know, I try not
Mhm.
to dig too much into these type of stories. I don't know if it was premeditated or not or
Mhm.
what, but this was a coordinated attack of multiple boys
Yes.
on a girl. You are going to take every consequence that comes your way. You're
Mhm.
going to sit your little ass in an adult jail and in an adult prison and do
Mhm.
adult consequences. Stop
Mhm.
coddling these children. These
Mhm.
children know what they're doing. They are not
Yes.
children of the past.
Mm.
They're not
Mhm.
sheltered. They're not
Mhm.
coddled. They are exposed to many things of this world, and you
Yeah,
guys need to get over it
I agree.
and hold these kids accountable.
I agree, 100%. Yes, 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 yes to everything. I completely agree. Like, I was just kinda like, "What in the world?" Like, what would even possess you? As you said, for me, it does sound like it was premeditated because y'all knew who was gonna hold who down, and like you said, to go take it a step further, to put an object in her mouth to be like, "Okay, shh," and then take it a step further, "Okay, let me stop. The father's coming." So, yes, you knew what you were doing was incorrect. So, yeah, you gonna have to take that one on the chin. It's unfortunate for the parents, like, sorry, because I understand it's your child, but your child didn't do right, and that's
Mm-mm.
just the bottom line. You know what I mean? So, unfortunately, this is just what's gonna be. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
God only knows what's gonna happen to them in prison. I don't know if they're trying to give them life or just like adult, like, time, like maybe 20, 30 years. I'm more so concerned, even like when they come out, I don't know what state they're gonna be because I
Mhm,
can't even imagine. You know what I mean? Like what it's gonna be like them for them, excuse me, when they come back into the world. I
mhm,
don't know. Sometimes with them, I'm just like, leave them in there. It makes me think about the Republican Nancy Moore. She indicated that they're actually trying to reintroduce the death penalty for child rapists. So this would affect even like, Epstein files when they was over there doing all that type of foolish,
mhm,
everything like that. And in this case, if they, do move forward charging these young men as adults, it would also be applicable to them. You're
mhm,
going to get the death penalty because at this point, the lady, the way she explained it, excuse me, it was like, no, there is no second chances when you rape a child. Like, what are we
mhm.
doing? Kind of like what you said, why are we coddling that type of behavior? That's madness to me, you know?
Yeah,
For me,
yeah.
I said, go ahead and bring that penalty back. Because in a lot of ways, I do think in the US, the laws do need to be stricter, a little bit more harsher And maybe would scare some people straight. Because you go to certain countries and they don't tolerate certain things.
Yeah.
In turn, they don't see certain things. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because it's like, we would never try to do that because we know what would occur. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. And I think these kids, they lean on the fact that, "Oh, I'm a kid. They're gonna be lighter
yes.
on me. I'll just get
Yes.
them from the detention center. My
Yes.
records will be sealed."
Mhm.
And all these things, and then you
Yes.
see, gangs will use younger kids for things
Mhm.
because they know that, they'll get a slap on the wrist,
Yeah.
things like that. And so I think that these kids rely on that and they lean on that and they do stuff knowing that it's wrong. But no,
Yes.
I'm not really gonna get time like that. No. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Yes.
No, we're
Yeah.
not doing that. We're not doing that
Yes.
anymore.
Yeah. It very, very sad. Like, I can't even imagine. I can't and this is something that it wasn't even recent. It happened back June 2025.
June.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And it's like they're still dealing with it. You know what I mean? No, put them boys away. What are we still talking about? Like,
Mhm.
it's
Mhm.
I don't understand. And that's like another thing. I just feel like, yes, have your due process. Yes, everyone is entitled to that. But I feel like in the US, it's too long. Certain things really need to be open and shut. Like, why are we still
Yeah.
talking? Why are we still
Yeah.
talking? And you going through the long trials and all this, and no, no, we already know what it is. Just get rid of it and be done with it. So I don't know.
And
Hmm.
feel like, for those who have done something, and not necessarily even sexual assault, but you done something,
Hmm.
right? You
Yeah.
you were convicted, you did your time, and then you come out and you reoffend. Like, how
Mhm.
many times can somebody reoffend and y'all just keep, okay, I mean, here's this 2, 3 years. Okay, oh, we'll give you 5 this
Thank you.
time. All right,
Yeah.
At what point do you say, you know what? You ain't coming back out.
Thank
You've had
you.
this turn, you've had this turn, you've victimized the string of people at this point.
Mhm.
When do we say, "You know what? It's clear that you are unable to function in
Mhm.
society and you
Thank
do
you.
not belong there."
Mhm.
I think
Mhm.
that we're way too lenient. Like, the justice
Yes.
system here is way too lenient, and I fully agree,
Yes.
like what you said, with other countries, they don't have certain problems because they stand on business. I don't know what
Yeah.
this leniency is about,
Mhm.
um, but so
Mhm.
many victims, are hurt by this, the fear of, this person is coming back out. Will they try
Yeah.
to hurt me again or,
Mhm.
just re-traumatized by the whole situation
Mhm.
again? Because now this
Mhm.
person is walking the streets.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. So, I mean, for me, should children, be charged as an adult? 100%. 100%. Especially when it's such like heinous, disgusting crime like what we just talked about. Nah.
Mhm,
Get them out of here. It's okay.
mhm.
Mm-mm. Because
Okay.
no, 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 no. Something's not right in your head. You're not well if you doing that already at 12, 13,
Mhm.
and then the 15. No. Why would you even be thinking about something like that at that age? That's
Then they
crazy.
start looking at these parents
Oh,
because
what let
you
me tell
created this you something. You either did something or didn't do something or they've been
yeah.
exposed. Where are the parents in all this? Instead of victim shaming and calling this little
Mhm,
girl loose and
mhm.
whatever, where what about
Yes.
your parenting skills? This is your child who did this,
Mhm.
regardless of whether it was, "Oh, we were trying to run a train," or whatever. Why is your 12-year-old trying to run a train on anybody? You
Mhm.
are part of the problem.
I completely agree with you. And like you said, we're the parents. And it's like, I don't know how involved or not involved, if the child just wasn't listening, if were they wayward children, I don't know. But the way the dad was like, no, they can't do this. I was in my head, I said, well, go in there with him then. If you
Right.
do the bid with him, then if you so, you know what I mean? Because no, at some point, I mean, the little boys, though, realistically speaking, I don't even think cognitively, though, their brain is even developed enough to even take like accountability, so to speak. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like they probably haven't even grasped the severity of their crimes and like the severity of their punishment to a certain extent. A
Mm,
certain extent. Like, we know that they know what they did was wrong, but to
mhm.
really break it down, I don't think they have that cognitive level at this point at all. They know what they did was
Oh,
wrong though, but That's what I'm thinking. Like, I could see them, like, years from now as an adult and just
Mm,
hearing, like, what they would say about it. It's gonna
yeah.
be completely different about, like, because right now they just but all everybody looking confused. They're just looking, like, shocked, like, "What is going on?"
Really? The boys are?
The pictures that I saw of them, because one of them he looked like a baby, though, for real. That's probably the 12-year. That
Ugh,
one looked like a if I saw him on the street, I would probably think he was, like, 10. Like, I was just kinda like, "Oh my god, look at this
and he's
little."
out here doing the most dastardly
And
shit.
yes! And
Uh,
he's just looking like a deer in headlights, like, with his chubby cheeks. Like, because that's what kids who have chubby anybody, if you have chubby cheeks, it automatically makes you look youthful, in
yeah,
my opinion. So,
yeah.
I feel like I was just like, "Look at this, though, and you doing this type of foolishness? Like, what is going on?"
Well,
So
I mean,
mhm,
at that age, they
mhm.
know that people go to prison for these type of things. They know,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying, that you can go to jail, you can get arrested, you can get in
Mhm.
trouble with the law.
Yes,
So,
yes.
uh, uh, what are you confused? Why are you looking confused? You did something
Yeah.
wrong. You got
Mhm,
caught. You got
mhm.
arrested. You're not
Yeah.
going to court. Have you not seen movies and TV shows
Mhm.
or anything? Like, no, this
Yeah.
is the part where I'm just like, no.
Mhm.
No,
Mhm.
no, no. I'm
Mhm.
not believing it. I have a hard time believing that he's just like, "Oh, what's going on?" You know what's going on.
I think they know what's going on, but I'm saying I don't think they grasp the severity of what's going on.
Mm,
That's the part that didn't hit them yet, and I don't think
mm,
it's gonna hit them for years now. They didn't grasp that part yet. They know they 100% in trouble, though. That's like a
mhm,
given. They know that their actions were wrong. Like you said, I'm pretty sure they've seen movies and everything like that, but
mhm,
I don't think that they grasp, like, the severity. Like, they gonna have to sit in it, and as a child, you're just gonna be looking like, you know what I mean, and everything like
mhm.
that. But as an adult, it would be interesting if they're still alive by that time
Yeah.
to see what they would say now, like, about that. That's what I mean. More
Well,
so from that
let it
standpoint.
hit. Let the severity hit. Let
Mhm.
the lesson be learned. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? But,
Mhm.
you know, to your point before, you know, what will occur? What will happen to them in this prison system?
Ye
Will they even make it out alive? And things
Mhm.
like that. You know, I feel like even if a lesson was learned, just the sheer fact that you've spent 20, 30 something years in prison, and you
Mhm.
were raised in the prison system at this point, if you're
Yes.
going in at 12, 13, 14, 15 years old,
Yes.
there's no way that you can come out of it,
Mm-mm.
in my opinion, a normal person. There's no way that you can
No.
come out of it undamaged and
No.
just have, you know,
Mm-mm.
a regular be a regular
Mm-mm.
contributing person in society. It's
No.
probably going to turn them for the worse, and they'll be even more of
Right.
a menace, perhaps, when they leave
Mhm.
prison. And this all sounds stereotypical, I understand.
Mhm.
But I
Mhm.
also feel like this is also a valid reality of what does actually happen in real life.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
it is a possibility.
Mhm.
You did something at 12, 13, 14, 15 years old,
Mhm.
and now you have destroyed your life before it has even begun.
Literally.
That is
Literally.
the reality of the situation.
Yes. So, like, even, like, the parents, obviously, they're like, "Oh my god, da, 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 da." Even if said child does return home, like we're saying 20, 30 year, it's not gonna be the same person.
No,
It's
no,
not gonna be the same. Like, you're gonna have to redevelop so many things, and it may never even happen. So that's
no.
why I'm just kinda like, "Ugh." Because like you said, there's no way that they can leave the prison system unscathed. Like, I'm sorry. They're
Mm,
3 very young, especially that baby looking one. Nah. Mm-mm. God
mhm,
bless. I don't
mhm.
know. I don't know. All I was thinking in my head, like, "Oh, you wanna rape people? Oh, okay."
Listen, I don't have sympathy.
Yeah.
I do not have sympathy.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
I do wonder though, like in situations like this where you have such young individuals going into a prison system,
Mhm.
we're gonna say they will. I mean, they have not been convicted yet, but let's
Yeah.
just say that they will.
Mhm.
Um, is there like a special section, ward, block, whatever you want to call it, for these very young individuals? I just don't know. Like, Are they just tossed in with general population and that's what I don't know
To
how that
my
works.
knowledge, well, let me speak specifically with this case, and that's part of the reason the family is fighting because they are with Gen Pop. That's what
Mhm,
it said. You know what I mean? So they with their elders at this point, because
mhm.
you know what I mean and stuff like that. So it's like, no, you're actually not treated differently. You're going to be with everyone else. Now, if they have a separate population, because what is it? They have separate population, I think, for pedophiles and stuff like that.
Oh, do
I'm
they?
yeah. So
Yeah.
maybe due to their sexual offense, maybe they'll be in a separate. I don't know, but
Hmm, I don't
you
know,
still
tossing
go.
these kids in with pedophiles is a bit like you're
Mm,
destined to get touched, in my
oh,
opinion.
I girl, I said, like I said, mm-mm. And like I said, they're not going to come out normal people. I don't
No,
care how you slice it.
they
I
won't.
can't even imagine. Unless, like you said, they're literally staying in the warden's office the whole day. Like, until they become of a certain age. Like, there's no way. But
No, they
yeah.
this story is just so
Mhm.
4 lives destroyed because that girl's never gonna be the same either. Like, how
Mm-mm.
do you come
Mm-mm.
out of that? I there's
Yeah.
an immense amount of therapy that could happen, right?
Mhm.
Um, but then there's no telling how that's gonna go. She has to they didn't put the girl's name out in the media, so now people
Mhm.
know who she is,
Mhm.
which I was surprised by because I would think she's an underage victim, they wouldn't you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I yeah.
Um, but now people know who she is. People have
Mhm.
their own opinions.
Yeah.
There are gonna be those that are going to victim shame. There are gonna be those that are gonna be like, "Yeah, she was sleeping with so and so, and
Mhm.
she's done it." You know what I'm saying? It's
Mhm.
like,
Yeah.
it
Even her, she might have to move too. That's what I was thinking. I
yeah.
don't know when you can go back to that same school because,
Mm,
like you said, some people are going to feel some type of way towards her, like, "Oh, you got them locked up," or this, that, and the four.
yeah.
Obviously, we see the ways the family or the boys are responding. You just never know within the community. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like, God, please, please keep my children up the street because nah, that's not it right there. I can't even imagine. Because like you
Yeah.
said, everybody's affected. The accused and the victim, everybody's gonna be affected. Their
Yeah.
families are gonna be affected as well. There's no way around it. So
Well, they
they're
lucky that, they even made it to the point of being arrested. Because honestly, there are some people's families that
Mhm,
woulda tore them boys up, and they woulda
mhm,
never seen the light of a courtroom.
agreed.
So,
Mhm,
in some ways, they should consider themselves lucky.
mhm, mhm.
I couldn't imagine what the scene would have been if her father had actually walked in on that situation.
Right.
Doom and
Right.
destruction for all them boys.
Yes. They're gonna feel it anyways.
Yeah.
They know to have a lot of doom and destruction inside
Oh,
there.
yeah. Oh, they gon' get a lesson very hard learned. Trust and
Mhm.
believe. Trust
Yeah,
and believe.
yeah. Continue to pray over these children, y'all, because I don't know. Like, I thought that was awful when I heard this one. I thought that was really
Terrible.
bad. I don't
And,
know.
it's like, I told you, like, I try to stay away from stories like this. A
Mhm.
friend of mine had actually DM'd me the story, and I didn't
Boy.
watch it. Like, I saw the red, like, what the headline was, and I was like, "No, I'm not reading, I'm not watching this."
Mhm.
And then we had
Mhm.
talked about it as a topic, and I was like, "Oh, dang,
Yeah.
I gotta go watch it."
Yeah.
Like, I gotta feel myself in on what's going on, but I really did. It just,
Mhm.
stories like this just,
Mhm. Mhm.
they just hit you different.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
alrighty,
Well,
girl.
y'all, we would ask you guys usually, "What do you think?" And we'll go ahead and ask you what you think
Mhm.
on this one, but, I don't know.
Mhm.
If you say anything other than they should be tried as adults, I don't like you right now. Like, I'm
Right.
like, this has hit me in a certain type of way, but go ahead, put your piece in the comments, it's alright, go
Yeah.
ahead.
If anyone actually thinks differently, right? It will be interesting to
Yeah,
hear. And then I'm also in support of them bringing the death penalty for child rapists as well. I also
yeah,
second that as well. So yeah,
yeah,
let's get
yeah.
things, in control here.
Mhm,
But
mhm.
all right, you guys,
Alright,
that
y'all.
wraps up that segment.
Yeah,
So we're moving on into unpacking it. What are we
mhm.
unpacking today, Miss Kina?
All right. So basically, I need to get my phone out. I
Okay.
know the story, but I want to say it right. Hold on
Okay.
now. Cause you know your girl be busy and she don't be paying attention sometimes. Okay,
If
hold
you
on.
don't find it, I can say it too.
I got it. Here we
Okay.
go. All right. So Rah Ali. Now I've
Mhm,
heard her name before. I've seen her on Love and Hip Hop New York, I think, and stuff
mhm.
like that. But I still don't really know what the girl is supposed to be good for. Is she a rapper or something?
I don't know if she ever rapped, to be honest. I don't
Oh,
remember her.
just
Like, I
popular.
remember her, excuse me, I don't remember her, like, musically, doing anything musically.
Oh, I
I'm
don't know
not
what
sure.
she's known for besides being on Love and Hip Hop. Is she?
Yeah, that's it. That's what I
Oh,
remember as well. Yeah, I'm not sure.
child. Well, Riley, what you do, girl? Um, Rah Ali released a short visual showing how she was a good friend,
Mhm.
but the friend she was loyal to was not. She was crashing out. She was on drugs. She wasn't
Mhm,
reciprocating good friendship to Rah Ali.
mhm.
Okay. Now, people say she was referencing Nikki Minaj, who we've talked about multiple times before as well. Everybody
Yeah.
knows something seems to be going on. She doesn't seem to be well, blah, blah, blah,
Mhm,
blah. So, the question here, the scenario is if you are, you know, close friends with someone
mhm,
and then you fall out, is it now okay for you to tell their business?
no. I'm 100% no, because I just feel like at the end of the day, I'm still loyal. Like, even though we don't, fool with each other or whatever the situation may be, I would never tell, like, personal things that you confide in me to just be telling the world or telling whoever. I feel like it just brings back that energy like girls who like they don't like you. Let's just say if it's three people that are friends and then one falls out and then it's like, okay, now your ops are linking up and now they're best friends. You know what I mean? Like that type of vibe. I don't agree with that. Obviously, Rah Lee has always went hard for Nicki. You know what I'm saying? Even like in the beef with Cardi B. That's why Cardi B even mentioned Rah Lee in a song, like her other album, Bodak Yellow or whatever. So I'm just kind of like, girl, like, really? So now because maybe you feeling or you're receiving some of the stuff that other people was talking about, whatever the situation is, you know what I'm saying? Now you want to be like loose lips. I can't respect it. You don't have any
No.
loyalty. I don't know. It shows a
Yeah.
lot about your integrity as a person. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But
agree.
I
I
know
feel like
people are oh, go ahead. I was gonna say, I
no,
know
go
people
ahead.
are gonna be tuned in though, because people wanna see basically all the tea that she's gonna release. Cause
Ooh.
our world is like, no, release it. We try to hear what is really going on with Nikki. You know what I mean? Like basically confirm what people already assume, things that Cardi's already has said and everything like that. So but I'm
Mm.
like, Riley, like you was real corny for that though. Like, come on, y'all. Because you can't come back from that after you done if you say certain things about her. I'm sorry, and then you rekindle your friendship. Like, nah.
Oh,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Well,
'Cause
you
you
can't
can be on
rekindle it at that
ain't
point.
no way. Like, if you put me out on social media, on the internet or whatever,
Yeah.
nah, you good.
No.
Mm-mm.
No,
Mm-mm.
there's no rekindling. That's
Yeah.
you that's something that you can't come back from. I think I mean, I completely agree with you. I don't
Mhm,
think that something that you know about somebody, or was told to you in confidence that just because
mhm.
you're now no longer friends that that makes it, like, fair
Yeah.
trade for you to just tell everybody. That's not how friendship works. You know,
Yes.
that's not how you're supposed to conduct yourself. You wouldn't want somebody to do that to you.
Mhm.
Um, and like you said, it creates a space too where like you can't come back from that. You know,
Mm-mm.
if your friend is wilding out and she's doing all this, that, and the third right now, she's not in a space where she is herself, but
Ri
she does get help. She does pull herself back together, you
Mhm,
know, and she
mhm.
comes to you. What are you gonna say?
Thank you.
Like I was going through a moment. You know,
Mhm.
you were supposed to be my friend. Even if you couldn't rock with me in that moment, you
Thank
could have
you.
still, you know, held me down by keeping things in confidence. And you couldn't even do that.
Thank you.
What kind
Yeah.
of friend? That's not a
Yeah,
friend.
I feel
That's
like
not
that's
a
crazy word, because like you
crazy.
said, even if Nikki is doing the most whatever right now, you can always pull back. As a friend, you can be like, "You know what? I actually cannot operate from this state with you anymore.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? If it's becoming too toxic, too unhealthy, whatever the situation, you can pull back. But for you to be like, okay, let me expose her now, finally, because you want to have your moment, girl, go
Yeah,
sit down. Mm-mm.
yeah.
I don't
And
like
I
it.
don't even know how much is actually gonna be
Mhm.
exposing her because I feel like whatever she's gonna tell is probably stuff that we already know or
Thank you.
suspected anyway. Like, so what's the big bomb to drop? The girl is off her hinges. It's
Mhm.
probably drug induced. Her son's father is a sexual offender,
Mhm.
who is siphoning her money. I mean,
Yes.
what else is there to tell us?
So
Quite
that's
honestly.
why I said I feel like she's just there to confirm everything we already suspected or everything that's already been said
Yeah.
from social media, things like that, and everything that Cardi already told us. You know what I mean? I feel like she's just there to confirm it. Like, you know what? Actually,
Yeah.
yes, that's right. Like, no. Because you didn't have that energy before. You didn't have,
Mhm.
you still stood by her in spite of whatever. But
Mhm.
all of a sudden, I guess now you said it's too much. So you like, okay, no, I can't deal with her anymore. It's too much. So now you want to, badmouth her, just basically exploit everything and tell it. No, that's bad business.
Girl, I don't even know,
Yeah.
like I said, what Rah Ali does. I don't know what she's famous for besides being on Love
Yeah.
and Hip Hop in New York, but what I remember, and the
Hmm.
only reason I remember her is because she was full of drama, like on
Yes.
on Love and Hip Hop beef with people and
Yep.
loose the mouth, and
Hmm.
it's just it seems like that's just her thing, I guess.
Yeah.
And that's
She,
a dangerous person to make your friend anyway. Have a
thank
good
you.
time with this person, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all can go
Hmm.
out, y'all can have a good key, whatever, whatever. But
Hmm.
that type of person is not an individual that you confide in
Hmm.
or, let into your inner circle per se, or let
Hmm.
you see you at,
Hmm.
or let them see you at
Yes.
your worst. Um,
Yes. Agree.
it's just not. You gotta know where to place people in life, and she's one of those
Hmm.
people that needs a certain placement that does not
Yes.
involve her knowing your business.
Period. Yeah. If Nikki didn't know, she about to know now if she truly
Oh,
does,
mhm,
release something. But yeah, so we shall see though. But yeah,
yeah,
no. So yes, my stance, no, I'm not exposing business. I don't care if we have a fallout, we not talking, whatever.
mhm,
Nah. I still gonna, keep that close to my chest. It is what it is.
yeah, that's the right
So
thing to do. That's the grown woman thing to do.
that part. All right.
So let's, clear the air with some good energy and mindset
Okay.
reset.
So we're going to reset it, y'all. Okay. Sometimes the smallest step in the right direction ends up being the biggest step of your life. Don't underestimate progress, no matter how slow. Keep moving, you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Mm,
you.
that's good, that's good. I lost 1 pound this week. It's a step in the right
There
direction.
you
Small
go.
progress.
We thank God for the small graces.
Amen, amen. All right, y'all. So, y'all know how to find us.
Yes.
YouTube. We want you guys to come over to YouTube and watch us on YouTube.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Um, like, comment, subscribe over there. But also, we
Mhm.
are available wherever you listen to your podcast, whether that's Apple, that's Spotify, that's Amazon Music, that's Audible. We're there. You can find us on all the socials at Just Life and Podcast. You can
Mhm.
find us on our email at justlifeandpodcast@gmail.com. You
Mhm.
can go to our link tree, which is on our Instagram, and submit anonymous questions for our inbox unlocked.
Mhm.
Like, comment, jump into our conversations under our posts,
Mhm.
comment with our stories and things like that. We'd like you all to engage with us. We talk back. and
We do. We do.
we'll see you next week.
Thank
Bye.
you, everyone. Bye bye.